Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Today I thought I would use the new L'Oreal Enchanted Paradise Enchanted Scented Eyeshadow Palette. I have used this a couple times, like twice, literally just twice, just to kind of test it out. And it's okay. I mean, it's not gonna be, you know, your Too Faced, the peach palette or anything like that. But if you're looking for something a little bit less inexpensive, this palette was just like $12.99, I believe. Something like that, so $12, $13, something around that price. I got mine at Ulta. I haven't really seen it anywhere else except for Ulta, and it was just like a display by itself. And I also picked up the peach blush. This one is called Fantastical, so it's just a pretty peachy pink color, and I've actually have worn this several times, and I really do like the blush. So for the price, this was like $10, $9.99. A very good blush. I've really been enjoying it, but I haven't really played much with the eyeshadow palette, so I thought today we'd play with it and just see how they really work. Like I said, I used them like literally just 2 times, and I can tell you that a couple of the matte shades are a little chalky and just not very hard. They're kind of hard to work with, I guess is what I'm looking for. But and it's mostly like these colors, these 3 colors here. Is it? No, yeah. This one, and this one. These 2 and these 3 right here are matte. They seem to work really well. But these 3, well, especially these 2 are a little hard to work with. I thought maybe these 2 could be like great like transition colors, but they're very light, so it'll be more like maybe just like a base lid color. I'm not sure, but this works fairly well as like your highlight shade, but it's, I don't know, it's a little powdery, I guess. But we'll play with them and just see how it goes. Brought y'all in a little closer so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm gonna pin my hair back. And I'm not really sure what I want to do today. I'm not, you know, I don't have anything going on, of course, as usual. Just, you know, one of those random days. I just want to put makeup on. So I really don't do that much anymore. I'm going to use my, this is the Plump, it's called Plump and Prime by Sarah Hatt. Some good stuff. I really like this because it's like, it's a good primer for your lips, and it has a good moisturizer in it, but it's not too much that, you know, your lipstick kind of gets lost in the moisture of everything. I'm gonna go ahead and start with like this peachy pink shade here. It's a very matte shade. Like I said, they are kind of powdery, have lots of fallout. So just kind of have to be careful with that. But I'm gonna just put this all over my lid. Like that. So yeah, that's the only thing I found about this palette. Now the satin shades, they're not as powdery. It's just those matte shades have a little bit too much fallout, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily bother me. So I guess it just depends on how you feel. I mean, it's not like the best color payoff, but it can do the job, and you can definitely build with these shadows. I'm actually going to take the same brush, I might flip it over a little bit and dip into that cream color there. It actually doesn't have a little bit, no, it's matte. It's matte. I'm gonna pop that up here. See, it does have, I mean, it works fairly well. I'm okay with it. I'm going to take my favorite blending brush, which is the Morphe R38, and I'm actually going to tap into both this peach color here and like this, I don't know what you want to call that, maybe terracotta. I'm not sure. It's a little lighter than terracotta, but I'm going to kind of combine those. See, it's very, lots of fallout, so just, you know, just take note of that. That's the only thing. Like I said, I'm okay with it, so it's doing pretty well like that. I like that. Yeah, not bad. And I'm just doing this very lightly. Okay, this is much better than what I've been experiencing, but I've never mixed the two, so maybe that's what it needs. But these darker shades, these darker matte shades are, as far as pigmentation, a little bit better than say those two. But I mean, of course, those are lighter shades, but you know, this is doing fairly well. I'm good with this. So what's up? I haven't really done like my makeup without like talking about a book in a while, so this is kind of weird. Michael has just got off of his first turnaround ever, and that lasted for like 2 weeks, and it was a journey for both of us because he's never done that, so I've never experienced it with him. At first I was like, you know, all excited because, you know, I was gonna have a lot of time to myself in the evening, which I've never, you know, really had. We've been married for like almost 20 years. Except for like when he goes hunting, you know, I have my little girl time when he goes to the camp on maybe like a Friday or a Saturday night during hunting season or whatever. But never for like 2 weeks straight. Well, let me tell you, it was rough. Because he was sleeping during the day, so you know I'm over here being quiet all day, and then at night when he would leave, I just kind of became restless. Like I didn't, you know, I didn't like know what to do with myself. I really want to play with this color here. I just think it's so pretty. So I'm going to, I've actually used it already and I really liked it. Let's see what kind of brush I'm going to use for that. I'm going to use this Morphe M167. These don't have as much of a fallout as the mattes do. Okay, this is the problem I ran into last time. It takes an act of Congress to get that color on there. It's not, like, it's not what it could be, you know? Like, it's going on there, but it's not, it needs to be more. So we're going to spritz this brush with some MAC Fix Plus and see how that goes. Now, last time when I did this like just on my own, I used my finger. But we're going to see how it does with this. Let's dig into that again. Okay, yeah, a lot better. It works with your finger as well. But if you don't want to use your finger, just spritz your Fix Plus or whatever kind of setting spray. It probably works with any setting spray. And then pop it on your lid. It's a lot more intense like that. So yeah, so to say the least, I'm glad that this turnaround is over because I was not getting any sleep. Not that I was scared or anything. It was just the fact that I knew he wasn't here. And it just, I don't know, it just made me, maybe I was a little scared. It just kind of made me restless and I didn't really know what to do with myself. So I wasn't sleeping well. And the first night he was home, y'all, I slept so good. I like passed out. Like just, I had been so tired. And poor thing, he was so tired because now he's trying to get back into his normal routine, which is pretty much there. It took him, you know, it took him a couple days to get there, but he's finally there. Okay, I'm gonna take my blending brush and just kind of blend that out so we don't have such a harsh line. I like to keep things soft. I'm gonna dip into this shade right here. Almost like a milk chocolate kind of color, I guess. And I'm just gonna tap that on the outer part. And just kind of blend it out a little bit. So yeah, so we are back to normal routine. And it's so much better. I don't know how. I know a lot of, you know, because he was talking about that the other day, how a lot of men where he works, they do this all the time. They like switch shifts all the time, and like he said, he doesn't know how they do it. Okay, I'm not sure. This color isn't putting out as much as I wanted it to, and it is a little dusty too, but it's okay. We can work with it. So that's pretty much what I've been up to, just kind of adjusting to Michael's work schedule. And then my nephew came into town. It was the weekend of the 13th, Friday the 13th, that he came home for a little while, just for the weekend. My sister-in-law's parents were celebrating their 50th, so he kind of came home to surprise them. Well, we pretty much brought him home. We're like, you coming home. You coming home with us. He lives in Los Angeles, doing his thing. I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going for, you know, I'm just kind of playing around. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna take a soft shading brush. This is a brush that's so old. This is from like Mary Kay, like back in the day. So I don't even like know where to tell you to get this brush, but it's just the best brush ever. It's just a very soft, flexible shading brush. So I'm gonna go into that cream color with it, and I'm going to kind of work that into my corner and bring it up onto my lid a little bit. And we're gonna pop some another color there. I just want to kind of blend out this harsh line I have right there with that kind of I don't even know what shade that is, but it's pretty, like a peach pink. I don't know, but it's pretty. I like it. So we're just gonna kind of blend that in a little bit. Soften it up. I'm going to take this Morphe M432. It's just a very flat sort of like, I don't even know, like maybe eyeliner brush, but I like to use it for my lower lash line a lot of times. So I'm going to go into this kind of terracotta copper color down there. Very dusty. And I'm going to put that right underneath my lower lash line. I kind of like it. I kind of like what I got going on here. Let's see. I want to put something a little brighter, maybe in my inner corner. This one. This is a Morphe E18, and I'm going to tap it into this shade over here, sort of a creamy satin. Got some shimmer going to it, and I'm just gonna pop that right in the inner corner. All these satiny shades aren't as like powdery as the matte ones. Not bad, not bad at all. Just to save a little bit of time, I went ahead and I did my eyeliner and my mascara off camera, because I mean, eyeliner, mascara, it's typical, it's the same thing. I will tell you what I used though. I did use this is the Mally. These are awesome. You can get these at Ulta or QVC. It's the Mally Evercolor Starlight Waterproof eyeliner. This one is in Black Velvet. I also have it in several other colors because it's like next to the Urban Decay 24/7. These are awesome. These are a little bit tougher to smudge. If you want to smudge them, you gotta do it right away because they set very quickly. The Urban Decay doesn't take it takes a little bit longer to set, but they set very well as well. But I find better for smudging. I do like hers because it's intense and it's easy, and I've just been preferring pencils over like liquid lately. It's just so much easier for me. I don't know. And then for my mascaras, of course, I like, you know, double up on my mascaras. Like now I'm using the Roller Lash by Benefits, my absolute favorite mascara, next to the Chanel. I am using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I'm not as pumped about this one as much as I used to. Ever since I've been using the La Volume de Chanel, it's like nothing compares. I mean, so for a few extra dollars, I mean, this is so much better to me anyway. I mean, this is still a good mascara. I mean, it did very well. But just, I don't know, if I'm gonna spend the money, this is the one I'm gonna spend it on. This is the Chanel La Volume de Chanel. But I used the Better Than Sex one today just because I had it, and I had got it on sale during the Ulta Beauty Steals or whatever. And I hadn't used it in a while, and I used to love it, so I figured, why not? So I picked it up, and then for my bottom lashes, of course, my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. Okay, so we are going to put on our blush now, and this is in the color Fantastical, and it's like a peachy pink. It almost has like an iridescent kind of shade to it, and this compact does come with a mirror, so that's good. But we're gonna go ahead and pop this on. And I've been using this a lot lately, so I've really been enjoying it, because I don't really have many peach blushes. I have a Too Faced one, but I've just been really gravitating to this one because I just like the color that it's like the perfect peach almost. It's not too peachy, kind of warm, and just brightens things up a bit. I like it. I really like it. Worth the $10. Kind of just blend it out a little bit. Sometimes I can go crazy with the blush. For highlight, I'm gonna stick to my favorite cream highlighter by It Cosmetics. This is the Hello Light, and it's the cream one. They do have a powder version, which I really do like, but for some reason, I don't know, I just really like this one. It's subtle, yet it's pretty. And I'm gonna kind of, I'm not one that's gonna be like bam highlight. Every now and then I like to do that, but I mean, just piddling around. I just like to kind of keep it soft. And that's definitely what this is. It's very soft, and I just like it. Bring it up a little bit. And it sets into like a powder form. It's not gonna be greasy. It's not gonna break you out. I'm a super oily girl, and it works perfectly for me. I'm just gonna press it into areas. For lips, I think what would be like perfect with this look is my new Julianne's Nude. I think, anyway, we'll give it a go and see how it goes. Or you can just go with a you know, I would say any kind of nude shade or a peach shade, whatever you're feeling. But we're gonna give this one a whirl with this look. I just like the way these feel on my lips. It's very comfortable, just a good everyday, I think I mentioned this last time, just a good everyday look color. It does. I don't know if it goes great with this look. We may need to pop on a little bit of a peach gloss on top maybe, or let's see, how can we make this? Let's try to put some melted sugar. See what that does. Just kind of tones it down a little bit. I'm gonna take my lip pencil in Dervish and just kind of go along the outer. I mean, turned out pretty good. That's it. I'm pretty happy with this. I really like the way it came out. I'm pretty satisfied with this little palette. I mean, it's not for the price. It's not bad at all. I mean, I think I got a pretty good look out of it. Some of the colors, you know, you might have to work with a little bit, but definitely like the more satin ones or definitely workable. I think they go on a little better with either your fingers or just wetting your favorite shading brush with your Fix Plus or whatever setting spray you have, and it's gonna work wonders for you. So yeah, just a cute little palette. It smells good. A good alternative, a little cheap alternative to the Too Faced Peach palette. I mean, nothing's gonna compare to the quality of the Too Faced palette, but I mean, for the price, and I think this did a good job. So yeah, good job, L'Oreal. I really liked it. And I'm gonna continue to use it, and I love the blush. Definitely A+ on this blush. If you're looking for a good sort of neutral peachy blush, I think you should check this one out. This one's called Fantastical. They have other shades, but I don't know, I just reached for this because I don't really have a lot of peach in my collection, so I just reached for the more peachy one. So that's it, y'all. Let me go ahead and set. I always forget to set when I'm doing my videos, so let's set that. Alright, that is it. So I will have everything linked down below, everything that I used in this video. I'll also have all my social medias as usual. Come check me out. I'm mostly on Instagram. Come check me out on Goodreads as well, because I've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of reviews on there. I also have my new little series that I'm doing, Beauty and the Bibliophile, where I talk about my recent reads. So check those out if you're a book lover and you love to read just as much as I do. Definitely come give me a shout out on Goodreads or Instagram. And y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.